She's great, she's kind, beautiful, takes care of me. She's a great girl. Babe, I love you and thanks for being there for me. You know, it's gonna be a lifelong dream of mine, so thank you.
He is the nicest person that I've ever met in my entire life. Could never ask for it to be treated any better. Can't wait to see you, I love you, and we're gonna have so much fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be a big party.
Welcome, friends and family. Today we are here to celebrate the special occasion with Chris and Melissa. Today we honor their love and marriage publicly. A year ago, this couple joined in marriage in a private ceremony. Don't you cry. And although most of us were not able to be with them that day, we held them in our hearts and celebrated the news. Marriage is about commitment. It's about loving someone every day, even when they are driving you crazy, and about being loved. Even when you do not show up perfectly, it's about wanting what is best for your partner, learning from each other, finding humor and joy in everyday moments, and supporting each other in good days and bad, and doing whatever she says. I told you we fixed it. Of course, marriage is bigger than just two individuals. It's also a blending of two families into one. Chris and Melissa, over the past year, you've continued to grow and learn new things about each other. You've learned more about what it means to love and be loved, and the promises you made to each other on that special day deepened. Today we honor your commitment and share in this beginning adventure with you. This is the part of the ceremony when we usually do a ring exchange, but Chris and Melissa already have.
Beat ya.
Here is where we do our kiss. Come on. So instead, we're going to move on to the important part of this whole celebration. Let's party!
Mr. and Mrs. Vitezs! It's no match made up in heaven, like good old boys and beers and me, as long as you're around. My shoes in my wallet, and we go out downtown. Lipstick in every coffee cup I got in this time. We used to say I love you, laid on an old terrace. Your hand beats right into mine, like a needle in a groove. So we just go better together. Probably always will. Feet ain't got no strength. Putting your heart in the song. You ain't gonna sing. Some man treat up in heaven. Like good old boys in there. And me, 'cause that is your idea. Sometimes we're on the water. Wouldn't have it any other way, 'cause you love the Jets. If I go first in my life, I might get fired tomorrow, that's fine. We just sound better together, and probably always sweet. We'll come in the sunrise, some rain drives, the time to be. Listen one of this old guitar. Feet ain't got no strength. Put your heart in the song. You ain't gonna sing. Some that treat of heaven. Like good old boys there. And your now my heart's so weak. And look at you, I turn around and run. Now you see my love, the natural love. As I walk away, I hear you say that I love you. Beautiful thing from the outside in, chase a dream all another road. Go on, take on this world. To me, you know you will always be. Someday, someone makes me again. But I won't see us again. Yes, I know. Makes you whole. Oh, so hard on his hand. You say that he's in love, but you and me. You want me to know. Little thing from the outside is just a dream of another road. Go on, take on this world, but to me, you know it'll always be. I'm scared. Don't really know if I want to go down there. Wrong. Oh, why can't I hear you sing? Give me you. You don't get the man. Me too. God said, child, decided. Let's not, baby, don't you cry. There's someone there, there's only golden light. Make sure you're always gonna be alright. Love an angel so tender, so much time to go, eat your mind. Will you have friend? Took you in.
What's something I forgot to ask?
Seems great.
Barely
time to go. Let's not be real surprised. Someone down there is only golden eyes, making sure you're gonna be alright. Loving ain't too tough.
Thank you. We're here with all of our friends. This is great. In preparation for this, I sat down, I started thinking there are a ton of things that I could talk about. I've known Vitezz for 21 years, which is more than half of his life. Anyone that knows us knows that any of our times together can be, I don't know, a little throttled up. Maybe some of the stories that I would choose might not be suitable for this venue. Thank you. So I'm going to keep it clean. We can talk about travel, we can talk about quotes, experiences shared, plenty. But there are three things that I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about as far as Chris is hard work. I talked about this a little bit a year ago, and there was not very many people there. But I said that then, and I will say it again, that Chris is probably the hardest working guy that I have ever had the pleasure of working with. He'll outwork you every day of the week, and I think it's honestly because he has heart and he truly cares. You know, this is something that I think he will definitely put that hard work into their marriage, because everybody knows that's married, that marriage is work. And Vitezz is willing to put that work in, so kudos. Second thing I want to talk about is growth. Both professional growth and personal growth. Take you on a little journey. Follow me, if you will. When I met Vitezz these 21 years ago, he was barely out of high school. He was a kid, he's working in detail. His hobbies were wrecking Corvettes, which he did pay for, so I'll give him credit for that. And hanging out with a group that we called the Romper Room Posse. Dean, Tim, Shepard, Jason, that's all. You guys are here. You guys are there. So he did that for a while. Then Scott Rossi, our dad over there, he decided to bring Vitezz up to the sales floor. So he started selling cars. And he started taking a little bit more ownership, a little more direction in his career. He was still hanging out with the Romper Room Posse, but he was actually chipping in at this point. He was paying for a couple of drinks. Soon, actually, Vitezz moved up as in management. He was a sales manager. And this is like really when he kind of came into his own. And I can remember, I had this vivid memory of calling up our old general manager because I wanted Chris to come down and work for me. And I want to do it the right way because I'm not a total jerk, contrary to some popular opinion. And so I asked our old GM, I said, hey, Dave, I just wanted to ask you, there's a guy that I want to bring down, give an opportunity to, I think he'd be a really good part of our team. And, is it okay? I want to do it the right way and just ask you. And he's like, oh, he said some other guy. And I'm like, no, not that guy, Chris, Vitezz. And he was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever, that's no problem. I don't think he valued him at that point. And I was like, man, it's your loss, bro, because I'm going to bring him down. And so he moved to Florida, which is great for me. I think good for him too. This is when he started taking on his own as a sales manager down with us. And he was working for us and living downtown Orlando. And that's when he met the Pipers gang. Travis, Roe, Andre, Herbie, that's all. You were there. And he was going out again, but he was paying for some more drinks now. Sales manager, so he was chipping in. I saw Chris start to grow up. He lived downtown, and at some point he decided, I'm going to buy a house. He bought a house, moved out to the burbs. I was like, man, this guy's growing up. The burbs. Did that for a while. Then, the move to Charleston. I'll tell you, it took a lot, I think, convincing on many different levels, but there was an opportunity to move to Charleston to become the number 2 at a store here under Mr. Stephen Rhodes. Thank you, Stephen. And Chris didn't want to go at first. He's like, man, I'm living in Orlando. I got this great life. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I don't know about Charleston. I don't know if Charleston's any good. I don't think it's that cool. Bro, can you go to Charleston one time and just check it out? So he's like, all right, I'll do it. So he took over. He led that Charleston team for several years. You know, there were definitely some nights out. I'll tell you, Steven, Dustin, John, DJ, you were there. But then he started paying for everything. Man, I raised this guy right. It's also where he met sweet Melissa. You didn't think I was going to talk about him all night. Sweet Melissa, as my children call her. Obviously, hopefully you guys understand that's from an All My Brothers song. There's probably a few of you that may not know them.
I know it.
Yeah, you know it, Evan. I'm talking about some of you youngsters. Anyway, I remember vividly the day that he told me about her and their first interactions. I won't give you all the details on that, but some of you might have been there.
I was there the first night.
So was Travis. But in terms of growth, Andre, I know he was going to try and grow his relationship. So fast forward to this most recent opportunity. You know, I think opportunity knocked, and Vitezz got called to run his own store. You know, it's a great professional accomplishment. It's something that in our business we all strive to do, and it's a milestone of business and business growth that I am very, very proud to say you know, he accomplished. And now him and Melissa can grow this new opportunity together. Last thing, friendship. I think most of you know me, and if you don't, then you'll learn quickly that I have a lot of friends. I know a lot of people. Haven't really met a stranger, but I will tell you that I'm lucky to have Chris Vitezz as a friend. There's an Irish proverb that says, "A true friend is like a four-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have." I truly believe this when it comes to Chris. Thank you. Our friendship is of extremely high value to me, and I don't think there's anything that I could ask Chris to do that he wouldn't do, or quite honestly, that he wouldn't do for anybody. I think if anybody asks him to do something, he's going to step up, because that's what a true friend does. I've seen that true commitment to friendship in his relationship with Melissa. There's one thing, though. You would think a true friend wouldn't get married during football season. You would think a true friend that knows that I'm a rabid, passionate Chiefs fan wouldn't get married the night the Chiefs play in prime time in Kansas City against the Buffalo Bills. You would think, right? You would think this. However, here we are. I will tell you, it may sound cheesy, but no matter what the score is tonight of that game, I consider this a big win. So, and honestly, I will tell you, the other one goes to Melissa. Now, Chris has shared his commitment to friendship and love with her, and I think we can all see that. So, in closing, which means I'm almost done, I will tell you that I am happy, proud, excited, overjoyed that Christopher and Melissa found each other, they fell in love, and that they're sharing that love and commitment with us today. Forever, they're true friends. One more Irish quote, and then I can get out of here. All right. They're good ships. They're wood ships. They're ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. May they forever be.
I just want to start with saying that I am so happy to be here. This is amazing. You have never looked as beautiful as you do right now. You're shining like so bright. It's amazing. I've known Melissa since we were 4 years old, and so have they. So I've literally seen her grow into this woman that she is today. And I also have a really lucky and unique perspective because we knew each other then, and we may have kind of just lost a tiny bit of touch, as we were both just going through so much of life as it is, but she is the reason that I'm here in Charleston, which is a wonderful city, and without these two, I wouldn't have moved here, I wouldn't have had a place to stay, I wouldn't have had a support system, and I'm so grateful to both of you for that. I'm nervous, I'm not even getting married, so I don't know why. But just to, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I already feel I'm getting a little bit emotional. I don't want to like just bawl my eyes out in front of everybody, but so I'll tell just a small joke. To show the perseverance of Melissa's love, at one point in our lives, I pretty much broke her nose by throwing a chocolate ball at her face. Yeah, it was great, but immediately after, it was like, ha ha ha, like broke your nose. So, to know anybody, yeah, Brianne broke her arm.
I'll do this here, okay?
But to know someone who can love you and care for you and be as compassionate and loyal and just wonderful as you are is a privilege in life. You don't get to meet people like that. That doesn't happen every day. And to have known you this long, I am so, I'm gonna get kind of I am so happy and so thankful for you in my life. And, you know, I wouldn't have met the man that I'm here with today without you. And for you guys to share that love in that way, in a way you didn't even know could happen, is really special. And I just want everybody to know how driven and caring and kind she is. Somebody who has gone through more situations in life than I would care to share. Like, she is just one of the most perfect human beings in that way. And to see how happy you make her, Chris, is something that I can't even express with words. It is... That's what it is. Getting to share this with you and getting to be with you like throughout the rest of this journey is something we get to cherish forever. And getting to be here and seeing this, just seeing how in love you are and how special this day is, even though it's the second time, it feels like the first. But it feels like the first. I'm gonna wrap it up there because
How about the North Carolina folks? Let's hear from North Carolina. And then everybody else is just kind of helping us out tonight. I swear to these guys I wouldn't go off script because you guys know me when I go off script, right, Bria? Yeah, she's like, oh God, here we go. First of all, I want to say to Farrell, go Hawks. Don't let me show you my broken finger. On behalf of John and Ellen and Linda and I, we want to thank you all for taking time to come together and celebrate the union and marriage of our beautiful children, Chris and Melissa. Here's a toast to everything, everlasting love and happiness. And here's to two of the most in love and happy people that stand before us tonight, Chris and my beautiful, kind, and compassionate daughter, Melissa. Do I hear a hand? Joining together for the rest of their lives in what is a holy matrimony of spiritual union under God, may their lives be full of happiness and bounty, and may the future continue to hold for them continued blessings, happiness, and love as they cherish each other through eternity in this crazy world and beyond. Here's to Melissa and Chris. I love you both.
Louis down to my drawers, LV all on my shoes. I be dripping so much sauce, got a bit looking like Grey Goose. Lit up like a crystal ball, that's cool, baby, so is you. That's how I roll. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. am not the baddest trick you like. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the put it in the proof. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. No, I'm not a snack at all. Look, baby, I'm a whole meal. David, you ain't being slick. Don't dare try to cop a feel. The juice ain't worth the squeeze if the juice don't look like this. Hold up, baby, please don't make me have to take your shower. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try.